Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin. You already know I got y'all 24/7. That's what I'm here for, and I don't want you guys to miss out on this opportunity. These are literally two free, yes, free diamond hidden gem cards, two of them things. And I'm saying two like kind of loosely. We are sure there's one. All right, I just got two pieces. I'm gonna show you guys where I got them from. I'm kind of anticipating the second one. All right, I'm just gonna say it like that, but I don't want you guys to miss, because a lot of people don't even play this mode. A lot of people don't even know about this mode like that, but I need you guys to be on it, because honestly you don't even have to be good at this game at all. I'll make sure I explain everything. So here I was getting my first piece. Yes, I got my first piece, and then I got my second piece. It all took me a little bit of time. The good thing is you have 2 weeks to do it. It's not one of those you gotta do it fast. It's not one of those any of that stuff. You have all the time in the world, and you can lose your way through it. You don't have to win every game. And you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? All you need to do is smash that like button, subscribe, so you can help support the channel. And you can see right here from salary cap, once we hit 500 points on the thing, we got our first shattered piece. It took me 4 games. It could have taken me 3 if I didn't lose one, but I did. And then the second piece that you guys saw was for getting to 2,500 points. Now in this mode you get points for losing and winning. That's why I'm saying it's completely free, because you can just play and literally suck. You cannot do anything and you'll still get points. I lost a couple games. I quit out of one game when I seen the dude's team. And that brings us to, how do you build your team? How do you make your salary cap team? I made a video like this in the past, but obviously when rewards kind of sucked. Now it's a whole different ball game. So I know a lot of people are going to be wanting to play it that didn't play it in the past. I played salary cap all last season. I love the mode because it's kind of more chill. It allows you to use cards you normally would not. If you've never played salary cap or not familiar, basically you get a 10,000 salary. Every player has his own salary. So you can see right here, my Ronnie has a salary of 2,000, right? 2,000 out of the 10K that were allowed. So basically you're trying to build a lineup within the restrictions, within all that. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna go ahead and explain how I build my team to hopefully help some of you guys out. I genuinely believe this mode is worth it this season. They made it worth it. It wasn't worth it in the past. I said it so many times last season that it wasn't worth it, and I'm glad they listened and made it more worth it, because this mode usually has potential, and I think this season it's gonna be one of the better modes for sure. You get a badge option pack for literally doing absolutely nothing. It's not one where you pick a lot of cards, but it's still easy. You get whatever. You get the shattered piece for the diamond. Then you get an 80 plus premium. I'm pretty sure I pulled the 84 from here. Don't remember, but you'll see that in the no money spent. We got 5K. We got a hidden gem 84 plus, right? And then we got 10K, another shattered. And if you go all the way to 5,000, you can get the 10 pack of dunks of dunk deluxes. So overall, to get to 2,500, it takes you about 14 games if you're winning all of them, right? Minus the losses. If you're winning all your games, it'll take you about 14 to get here. If you're gonna get some losses, you see how mine went, but basically consider it 14 and 5, because like I said, one of them I got 0 points for, but also I got like an early quit or 2, so you don't get as many points. So even losing, you get points. You don't get as much, so it's gonna take you a lot more games, but it's still better than nothing. There's no other game mode that you get rewarded for losing. Not anyone at all. Not King of the Court, not this, not that. This is the only one. So I think it really is a good place to get better at the game. It's a good place to kind of just get a feel for playing online, all those little things. So when you build your team, it's very important to run a full lineup, in my opinion. I've played a lot of people who only put their whole lineup in their starting lineup, and the way injuries work this year, plus the way fatigue is, you guys are gonna get tired, and it's gonna be extremely difficult. So one thing that I've been doing is, obviously you want like 3 dudes with 200. That's the cheapest salary in the game right now. You can't go under that, and you can actually search through it, so you can find guys automatically, everyone that has a 200 salary. So basically a lot or most of the golds, some of them are a little bit more, they'll go for like 300 and stuff like that, and that's usually how I fill up my bench. Look at this, all the starter cards that we got for free, those Evo starters, they should have been in our agendas if you've never done them before, but they're very simple to get, and they all cost 300. I was using them all last season. I switched it up a little bit, but you'll see. So Zach LaVine is a dude that costs 300. Jaylen Brown, most of us got him from season 1, costs 300, nice and easy. Jamal Murray, Dude is from season 2. You can evolve him to Ruby, and he only costs a whopping 600. So he's my starting point guard. He can shoot the ball. He can do a lot. Or backup. Sorry, backup. I've been using Austin Rivers for a long time. I love the barbecue bucket set. A lot of those guys are really good, and they're pretty cheap. You can use guys like Ray Allen. You can use guys like TJ Warren. There's a whole list of dudes from a lot of sets. Barbecue buckets. My man Purvis, he's a bucket. He's a dog. I love him. You could use the Dunktober cheap guys. You're gonna find a lot of cheap guys. So usually what I do is I'll make my bench first, right? And then whatever is remaining, that's where I get my starting lineup. There's a lot of great options. I think Gems of the Games are some of the best because they're cheap. You can get Gems of the Games for 800. So those cards are really, really good, and they'll help fill out your lineup. That even if they're 1200, they play way better than they are. They're better than like the Series 1 cards, for example. But some of the Series 1s are kind of worth it. If you got like a Giannis is going to be great. LeBron's 2000, that's expensive. KD's 12, I didn't even notice that. But obviously you don't want to use guys that are 5000. You got guys like Tatum is 1200, he's not bad. You can see here like my hidden gems are 8, my TJ Warren's 8. Like I think 800 filling up your like main role players or whatever, like stuff like that. Like Bruce is 800, he's a great solid role player. You could fill him up for 800s, and then you should have 2 stars that you know can get you buckets, lead the way, do all that. So for me, I think having a big man is important. A lot of people come into the basket, so I always have at least one good big man. It doesn't have to be Ronnie if you don't have him, but like an Anthony Davis, if you have them gem of the game AD. You could even use, like, I wouldn't say Rudy. I loved Rudy, I used them a lot in here, but like theoretically he's gonna get off balls. You want a guy that can shoot, so maybe you have Berniani and you're good with him. Maybe Al Horford. There's so many great options. Just take a look at your team. Remember, you can go ahead and search and be able to, like, if you only have such and such salary, you can check all the players with that salary, so you can use all 10,000. Right now I'm not even using all 10,000 points, and honestly I don't even really use Larry Nance. I'm low-key running a 9-man right now, but he's on my team. He was on my team just in case someone does get hurt. I throw him in there if my guys are fatigued, but basically I was throwing in Purvis at the 4 or at the 5, and then I would just sub all of them in to give each other minutes. I have 2 locks right here, and Dario's is locked too. They can all shoot. Eddie Jones is my main like catch and shoot guy. He catches that thing, he lets it go, it goes in. Justice is a great catch and shoot guy for me. And then Austin can create. He can create off the dribble, he can create for his teammates, and he has Big Ronnie to feed to. Dario does not miss, one of my favorite cards. So that's how I build my team. I use guys I was comfortable with. I use guys that were important to me, like that were good with me, like Zach LaVine is a bucket for 300, and that way I can still have a bench, so when my starters are tired, my bench doesn't lose a beat. The amount of games my bench won me by themselves is massive. Like, it is massive. I think this mode is very, very worth it. I think you should definitely play it, give it a shot. Whether you're good or not, it's a free diamond hidden gem. So now you're probably wondering, where is the third piece? How is there 2? What are you even talking about? Is this clickbait? And no. So what happens is every season we have 3 rounds of salary cap, right? Salary cap lasts for 2 weeks, and then it resets. All the prizes are over, redone, everything happens all over again, and we can grind to 2,500 again. So I'm assuming the 500 prize will be the next piece for the diamond hidden gem. I'm assuming that. Whether I'm right or wrong, we're gonna find out together, but let's assume that's the case. You would have wanted to get the previous 2 pieces, or at least one of them, because if it's always gonna be a diamond piece for 525, then theoretically you can just get 500 every round, which is 3-4 games. You don't even have to play all the way through to win the 14 games or whatever it is. It might take you 30 games if you lose everyone, but you know what I'm saying. So basically, at least get your 500. I would say go for it. It's going to take you a couple games here and there. You'll win some, you lose some, and then you're guaranteed 100%. If we do find the other piece from somewhere else, I'll let you guys know. If you had a piece from Showdown from before, it doesn't count. It's a whole different thing. So that's why I'm assuming it's all salary cap. And I'm assuming when the next round begins in 12 days, right? You still have a lot of time. The 2,500 will continue being a diamond. I highly doubt they make it a pink diamond or anything like that, but maybe. You never know. You really never know. So you want to be on top of everything. I didn't want anyone to miss out on this. this. That's why I had to make this video. I literally tried to finish this as fast as possible. Today was King of the Court. Yesterday I streamed for 12 hours on YouTube. Like, it was just hard to do so many things at once, but I did my best to get through this, especially to know what the pieces are and all that, and to make sure you guys don't miss out. So with all that said, best of luck to you guys. I'll see you guys later. It's been your boy Mos. Y'all know the drill, and ballin' out.